Welcome to this short video on the automated check for duplicates when you publish records to Central in the Cochrane Register of Studies, or CRS, presented by Anne Littlewood from CIS Support. It is important to keep Central free of duplicate records. If you are publishing records to Central, the CRS will run an automated check to make sure that any records you are adding are not duplicates of any records that are already in the database. If a match is found, the record will not be automatically published. You will have to check that it is not a duplicate before it can appear in Central. Records are published to Central by clicking on the Central tab in the record. Records that are already in Central with your group's tag are orange. Any are not in Central have the tab greyed out. When you click on the Central tab, the CRS will run the automated check and the tab will change colour to light blue. This will usually take a couple of seconds. If no match is found and there is no potential duplicate, the tab will turn orange. Here is an example of a record that does have the orange tab. This means it's been published to Central without any problems, and if I open the record, you can see that not only is the Central tab orange, but if we go down to the owners field in the record, you can see that SR Oral, my group, is the owner of that record. If the tab does not turn orange but changes to this darker blue colour, then you will need to investigate the potential duplicate, as the record will not be published until you have done this. To find the potential matching record, go to the Central tab on the main toolbar. Select the record of interest by clicking on it, where you can view your record and the potential duplicate side by side, your record here on the left and the potential match on the right. If the record is a duplicate, you can choose to merge the records together by choosing Merge Records. You can choose to select all of the fields from either record to appear in the final merged record. In this case, I've checked this particular reference and I know that this one is the genuine reference according to the print copy of the journal. So I'm going to select all fields from this version of the record and then click on Merge Records. You'll get a warning message to tell you that your group will be given ownership of the current Central record, so the current Central record will also get your tab and the two records will be merged. Then you can say whether you're sure that you want this to happen, or you can click the box here if you don't want to see this message again. I'm going to choose yes. This is the next of my duplicates. If at this point, for some reason, you decide you'd prefer to edit the record further, if it doesn't meet current harmonizer guidance, for instance, you can click Mark List to add the record to your marked list. You can find it again in the Records tab under My Marked List. If you find a record in this screen that isn't a duplicate, you can choose Not a Duplicate. And this will mark the record as a non-duplicate. In this case, there was more than one duplicate for that record, but normally what would happen in that case is that the record would be added to Central. Alternatively, if you decide that your record should not be in Central after all, you can rescind the decision to publish by choosing Not for Central and cancelling the request. This is the record that I merged just a minute ago. You can see that the Central tab is now orange. And if we scroll down to see the owner of the record within Central, you can see that's now the SR Oral group, my review group. It's also still linked to the review in the CRS. If you have any questions about the automated Central duplicate check in the CRS, contact CIS-support@cochrane.org.